Happy spring from the Gift Gallery at 5 Points Museum Center. My name is Dale Cougar Armstrong, and I would like to share with you a brand new virtual experience presented by the museum. As you know, in the Gift Gallery, we support the museum's mission of telling the story of the Ocoee region, and that includes working with our local artists. Everything that I'm going to be talking about today is 100% handcrafted by many people who live just down the road a piece. Now, how this is going to work, as you can see with the number at the bottom of your screen, this is my personal cell phone number, 423-507-3227, or darmstrong@museumcenter.org. So let's say that you see something that you like that I'm going to talk about in the pictures below this post, and you decide you'd like to have it. Well, under the picture, simply comment mine times however many you'd like. If I have 3 available and you'd like 2, it would be mine times 2. Then you will text me with your order. I will call you and get all of your credit card information safe and secure over the phone. And then on Friday, between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock, I will be here on Good Friday, waiting to meet you at the curb wearing my gloves and my trusty face mask bandana. And I will be greeting you with your package and the receipt for your order. Thank you for supporting your local museum. Thank you for supporting the Gift Gallery. This is actually a 3-way support job. You support the museum, you support the gallery, you support our local artists, and we provide you with a gift that you know where it came from. So I'm going to start with item number 1 today. This is an Easter basket, and this is handcrafted by Ann Marie Frei. Now, Ann Marie always starts her baskets by making an eye of God. You'll find this on both sides of her basket. And you might notice the different shape on the bottom. The design of this basket is actually an Appalachian Melon Basket. Now, you can use it for flowers, you can use it to put eggs in, you can use it as an Easter basket, and if you would like to have one, you can get it with either a purple bow or a blue bow. And the price on these is $28 for museum members, or just $31 for non-members. The next thing I'd like to talk about, and keep in mind that we also have anniversaries coming up. You may have birthdays within your close-knit family. And again, you don't know what you're ordering from other countries or companies or where it's been. So I'd like to show you 2 pieces of really special glass that I have. This is from David Goldhagen. He is a very well-known glass blower. Now, if you look at the colors in this vase, you'll notice that it's basically clear, and then it has all of these gorgeous swirls. Let me tell you how this was made. David will take a great big gob of clear molten glass. He puts it on the end of his pipe, blowing pipe, that's 5 feet long in a furnace, kiln that's wicked hot. Then he easily and meticulously applies each of these layers of colors by hand. The next point, and I have another one to show as I finish describing his work. Look at this one. Sorry, interrupted myself. This one here is also made in the same fashion. The piece de resistance, or when David is finished with his piece, comes when he takes that molten glob of glass that he has meticulously put layers of color on, and he blows it through that 5-foot-long pipe, blowing air into that glob of glass and forming a vessel or a vase, as we see here. I have these 2 vases available from David. And in our virtual shopping cart, they are each $74 for museum members and $82 each for non-museum members. Now, you might have noticed underneath my vases, I have these cute little applique candle mats. As you can see, I use them to put a glass vase on. You could also use this to put a really pretty bud vase. You could put a candle. These are actually candle mats. Now, these are made by local weaver from Cleveland, Tennessee, Sherry Johnson. As you can tell, she's very much into other fiber arts as well. Every one of these has been hand appliqued. We have bunny's tail. We have running bunnies. We have little chicks. We also have multi-toned in pastels Easter eggs. Notice the applique and the embroidery on every single one of these beautiful little candle mats. These are felt, by the way, and it's not advised that you put them in the washer. And I have one more available, and these are all these little chickens running around in the circle. Now, each of these mats, as I said, are applique. Do not put in the washing machine. Thank you, Sherry. They're $35 for museum members, and for non-members, they're $39. Now, folks, the reason I'm quoting two different prices is because museum members receive a 10% discount. But not everybody realizes you don't have to be a member to shop at the gift gallery. Okay, let's see. My next piece is, oh, this is fun. Looks like a lollipop, right? Well, now, when you purchase one of these, it will have ribbons tying this little bag right around it. I call it a lollipop because it's a stained glass lollipop. We have these wonderful little garden stakes. Each one of them is on a post that you can put in your house plants or put them in your plants out on your porch. I have a variety, and each one will be packaged in its own lollipop style. Now, the prices of these are $10 for members, $11 for non-members, and these are handmade for us by Jo Beth Glass in Cherokee, North Carolina. Now, if we come to the other end of my table, you'll see that I do have something for everyone. Notice these wonderful little trucks. This is a little box truck. Here's a sports car. Yes, it is pink. Girls like trucks too. And I have a yellow sedan, as well as a train engine, just to show a few. You can tell me what color you want, whether you want a car or a truck, or just a varnished piece. These are made by our two toy makers. We have Mike Markham and Tom Payne. Mike Markham is a well-known toy maker for many, many years. He's actually a retired teacher who decided that he wanted to make toys that anybody could afford for just a few dollars. And Mr. Tom Payne, many of you know as our scroll saw artist here in the gallery. So now these toys are pretty awesome. For members, they're only $5 each, and for non-members, they're just $5.50 each. Next on my list, I have these wonderful crystals. Now, if you look at the pieces that I have here in my hand, okay, I will show you. This is actual quartz crystal. This is the way they grow. This is a clear quartz crystal, and here is an amethyst. Now myself, I'm wearing a rose quartz. These are actual crystals that I wrapped in sterling silver wire, and you can choose either an amethyst, clear, or rose quartz crystal on either a lavender or a green cord. You'll notice I took mine off a cord and just put it on a favorite chain. These are incredibly affordable for everybody. They are $15 for museum members, just specify which one you'd like, what color, and $16.50 for non-members. So you can't go wrong with any of the wonderful women in your life, no matter what age they are. From here, I'm going to take us on down to the men in our lives and business women and college students. And I'd like to show you 4 of these wonderful pens. I have 4 currently available. These are made by Paul Brzezowski. Each one is made of a type of wood. This is a light colored wood. We also have a double colored wood here with some resin. And I have 2 that I like to say are opalized. You know me and my rocks, okay? So these really aren't opalized. What he did is these are seed pods that he gets specifically from Australia, and then he fills in the seed pod holes with resin. And when you look at it just right under the light, it looks like opal, like boulder opal or Koroit opal. Now these pens, like I say, I have 4 available, and they are $54 for non-museum members and $48.50 for museum members. Now the last thing that I have to offer for you today is the little card that makes everything happen. These are done by Jamie Mosswise. Most of you know Jamie Mosswise as a local artist. She describes herself as being Southern farm raised, and having been raised around her grandparents' farm with lots and lots of critters, including sheep and dogs and cats everywhere, Jamie used these inspiration to create her mini matted prints. You can order either a dog print with a flower, or you can choose a cat print with a flower. These are the 2 choices. I will pick out the best one for you, I guarantee it. Now the price for members on these is just $10 each, and the price for non-members is simply $11. So right now, sit back, think about what you'd like, check the rest of the post, and good news, we're going to be doing this every month, even when the world turns from being sideways. So you can look forward to virtual shopping with the Museum Center's gift gallery every single month. My name is Dale Cougar Armstrong. Looking forward to meeting you at the curb this Friday.